Good morning and welcome to this Monday morning's edition of the Talk of the Town on Yes 101. I'm Mariam Gudavijaya and my guest this morning is the former President of the Bar Association of Sri Lanka, President's Council Upul Jayasuriya. Alright, so according to the Constitution of Sri Lanka, 2024, that is the year we are in now, almost 2 months done, is the election year. And on one side, we hear people demanding for freedom of expression, ethical governance, and they want corruption to stop finally in the country. But still, we see so many laws being passed even over the past couple of weeks, legislations that screams volume of corruption. How do you think Mr. Jayasuriya, Sri Lanka can improve efforts to manage corruption in the country?
That's the biggest challenge that this country is facing at this moment of time. Most of the countries in the region, started from India and even Nepal for that matter, I won't put Pakistan there, but so many other countries also in the Asian region are fighting corruption in the best possible way. But we are supposed to be fighting corruption. That's why we have a separate institution called Bribery and Corruption Commission, and then the law has been expanded. But we don't see very much happening as far as the Bribery Commission is concerned. Now, it was sad to note that sometimes some of the complaints are being made. The complainants come out of the commission, they have voice cards, and then mass media is reporting all that, and that's the end of it. I mean, this is not going to help this country at all. People are aware as to the level of corruption that our people, mostly the politicians, have indulged in. So, if we don't, now at the moment, there are so many politicians, there are ministers, sitting ministers, who have accounts overseas that are running into millions of dollars, and former presidents, former prime ministers, they are having millions of dollars in foreign account. I mean, in certain circles, these facts are known. Not in all the circles, but the general public are not aware of these things. But we get this information probably only in Colombo, and then they are not disseminated. They are not being carried out to the other areas of the society. But people who matter, they know how much they have robbed this country. One instance, I know, a complaint was made with regard to Greek bonds. The bonds were bought by from Greece by the central bank, knowing very well at that time the Greece was going down under. At that time, it was known even by school children that the Greek bonds were of no value. EU has imposed a cut of 53%. At that stage, we went and bought these bonds from the secondary market. That shows where you can make the money. When you buy it from the secondary market, then you inflate the figure and then buy it at the primary issue price. So we bought bonds which were valued less by 53%. So this was decided by the then Governor Newsfirst.lk Cabral, and nothing happened. Up to now, this complaint was made by Jayasuriya Singh in 2011. Up to now, this is being investigated by the Bribery Commission. What is the meaning of this? This is a mockery of justice. So if they can't do these things, they must get out and go. The former commissioner has now left. The new commissioner has come. Now they have to do it. Now there was also another complaint made more recently. That was with regard to the economic crash by the former president, Gotabaya Rajapaksa, then Basil Rajapaksa, Mahinda Rajapaksa, W.D. Lakshman, former governor, Newsfirst.lk Cabral, whole lot of them, SR article, and Bribery Commission wrote us a letter and then asked us to come and explain this. Some SI was there who had not even probably he would have barely got through his O-levels. I mean, he can't understand this kind of thing. If you are assigning a job like this to a SI, that shows a seriousness with which the Bribery Commission is attempting to go into this matter. They are not interested. I mean, this is shocking. This is shocking. These are the institutions. These institutions have quasi-judicial powers. Right? If they are supposed to exercise these powers. Now, they came, when the complainants went there to the commission, they asked a few questions. How is this They didn't understand at all. They have not even read the petition that has been filed in the Supreme Court. By that time the judgment was not out, but now the judgment is out and the Supreme Court has held these people responsible for the economic collapse. It has said that in no uncertain terms. So unless we are serious in tackling corruption at the highest possible level, now take for instance, one minister is behind bars, still in remand. Now there are so many other ministers also. Now if the current president, if he wants to win this election, all that he has to do is to put these crooks behind bars. People will run behind him and they vote for him, if that be the case. So people are expecting this to happen, irrespective of any political affiliations or political opinions that one may be having. Black is black and white is white. What has to be tackled at the highest level, at the level of the law enforcement authorities, the court system. Courts are very resilient in this kind of situation. They have been very brave and they have been giving so many orders, whatever on matters that come into their purview. But they can't run behind these things and then be attending to things. So if you don't do that, when the courts are ready, if the public authorities are not ready, then I think we have failed.
And that's a wrap of your Talk of the Town. It's back to the studios with Domina Sankar.